Fukushima Disaster. This is a look inside the harrowing remains of Japan's melted nuclear reactor. These are February 2022 images. Videos taken by remote-controlled robots exploring Fukushima nuclear disaster site in Japan reveals heaps of melted nuclear fuel is still present inside. The Fukushima nuclear disaster, caused by the dual earthquake-tsunami combo that struck Japan in 2011, it caused the cooling systems in the nuclear power plant to break down. It led to catastrophic meltdown. It was the most severe nuclear accident since Chernobyl disaster outside of Kiev, Ukraine in 1986, with the two being the only nuclear accidents to ever be classified as a 7 on the International Nuclear Event Scale. During the meltdown, most of the radioactive fuel fell to the bottom of their containment vessels, which made its removal extremely difficult. Previously, authorities tried to send a small robot with cameras into Unit 1 reactor, but that was totally unsuccessful. But the remote operating vehicle ROV was able to capture images and videos this week that revealed the damaged structure along with mounds of what is believed to be the melted fuel. According to Tokyo Electric Power Company holding TEPCO, the plant operator, other debris was also found submerged in cooling water. They said on February 9, the 2-day Fukushima Daiichi NPS Unit 1 PCV internal investigation was completed as scheduled. This time, clumps of deposits were found, that's debris from the nuclear fuel, were found in workspace under the PCV, the primary containment vessel. The 3 damaged reactors still hold about 900 tons of melted nuclear fuel, including 280 tons in Unit 1. Officials claim that removing the fuel will take about 3 to 4 decades, but experts believe that timeline is overly optimistic. A spokesperson for TEPCO, Kenichi Takahara, stated that piles of debris rose from the bottom of the container. Some of the debris was inside the pedestal, which lay directly underneath the core. It suggests that mounds were melted fuel that fell in the area. According to the energy company, the robot carrying several tiny cameras was able to get pictures of the internal images of the reactor's primary containment vessel while it was on a mission to establish a path for future probes. Mr. Takahara noted that further probes will be needed to confirm what the objects in the images are. They don't even know what they are, obviously. The radiation on the site is still at extremely deadly levels, according to Mr. Takahara. At one location, the robot measured a radiation level of 2 sieverts, far higher than the annual exposure limit for plant workers, set at 50 millisieverts. TEPCO stressed that it was taking safety as its utmost priority. They said this investigation was performed during construction boundaries to prevent gases from inside the PCV from leaking to the outside. There were no significant fluctuations in data from monitoring post or dust monitors or with plant parameters before and after the investigation, so there was no radiological impact on the surrounding environment, they said. They said, we will continue to prioritize safety while carefully conducting these investigations. So you can see, it's going to take decades to clear this up. This is by Anthony Ashkenaz on Express UK. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.